Do the double.
He slimed me!
Here we go. What up, fools? How's
What
it going?
up, fools?
What's up?
We live. I'm Instagramming.
Yeah, we are.
I'm Instagramming Mel doing one of those old grandma things where she like hits weed, takes a shot, takes a bong rip, and like drinks, and then check out the
grandma's name.
the Instagram.
What
Cool
was
ass
the
I think she was
grandma.
just like cool ass grandma.
Cool
yeah.
ass grandma. What we all
the coolest grandma.
aspire to be.
I try to be that grandma every day.
For sure.
I don't know if I want to hit that
I
level
think
of
you
grandma.
are that grandma when you
I
wanna
have
be.
been. I've been with those grandmas.
Eric compared my scallop potatoes to his grandma's the first time he tried them, and then the second time after making them while drunk, they were not so good.
That's an A to C reference right there.
I gotta
what-
be
She just took
careful
grandma.
next time. Grandma, yeah.
Grandma.
All
So what's up? How's it going,
I'm
guys?
about to tell you right now. Currently, I want to roll this blunt for us, right?
I
Blunt.
like blunts.
But there's
a
this-
family.
There's this boy, this very dumb boy that I asked to go buy me
Stupid
Swishers.
boys.
Boys.
And-
Why does he got a tip on it?
Exactly.
I was wondering that myself. She got a
Exactly. There's this boy.
That's like
She
having
got
a
a pack
circumcised
of
penis.
tips.
It's weird. Oh, that was easy.
It was easy.
No, don't throw it in there. It's fire. Well, I guess it's in there now.
I would
Yay.
like to point out our ashtray again. We are sponsored by Van Camp's Baked Beans.
The most musical of beans,
They are baked and they are beans.
and I like that.
They're delicious.
Thanks,
Thank
Van
you.
Camp. Buy them.
Thanks, Van
98% fat free.
Yeah, they're fat. They're almost fat free.
98% is pretty good, man. That's not letting all fat in.
I like eating fat. Fat's delicious and it's good for me.
Well, that's
Well,
good for you, for sure.
That's how I stay so petite. You
So
could just pull that to you.
So petite and Christian.
I know. I'm just spilling and shit.
Yeah.
Mel's
Well,
having
you
a
could
good
tell-
night.
Yeah, Mel's just got off work. She is.
I picked her up at the bar. She was making friends. She made friends with this couple.
No,
I think this
oh, yeah.
chick really wanted to get
Couple of
down
what?
on Mel. She loved Mel. She was like, "I love you." She
that
said
happens. I mean, women love Mel. Men love Mel.
Yeah, Mel was getting,
Animals.
I love the people.
and
She
Mel
loves-
loves the
and she
people.
loves people.
And Mel loves the people, for sure.
She's a people lover.
It's a two-way love right there. It's a
No, you know what? Today was like a good day. Like, I started the day. My two best homies.
two
Right
best
here.
homies.
Yeah.
What am I? The
Yeah.
third best homie.
You're my best.
Oh, I was counted in that.
You're
Oh,
my
good.
home girl. You're my home.
Yeah, you're a home
You're
girl.
my best home girl. You're my bull. You're my essa.
Her pocha.
My partner.
You're
Y'all
essa.
came to see me in court. That's special.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's special. No, but like my friends were at work, and then they left. We ate some bomb ass sushi, and then left, and like it was like a slow day, and then we started watching the Furious 7.
The what?
What is that?
Furious 7.
Fast and Furious.
Oh, the seventh one?
Yes, Fast.
Oh no, it's probably
Furious,
called
the
Furious 7 or
seventh.
something.
Yes.
Tokyo Drift.
No,
Tokyo
was like the second or third one.
No, because it was the second. Yeah, it was the
It
bad
was
one.
Tokyo Drift.
That's the one that.
That was not bad.
Well, first of all, in the storyline, it's the last one.
The Tokyo Drift.
Because at the end of Tokyo Drift, the Asian
They
guy
Tokyo.
dies.
They drift.
He dies and he's
Really?
retired.
Yeah, but Letty died too.
I
And that bitch
watched-
Came back alive.
But
I
it's
watched
different.
that a million
It's
times.
not
I don't
different.
remember.
It's just in the
People dying.
timeline.
Can I tell you? I had a
Back to
roommate once,
Like
Jesse.
Hannibal, but not as good.
His name was Jesse Gray, and he watched
Shout
Tokyo
out to
Drift
Jesse.
over and over again.
That's
and
weird.
I cannot tell you hardly any of the plot line.
I can tell you
and
a
I've
white-
seen it.
A white kid moves to Japan, instantly gets involved with street racing.
Yeah. I remember
Drifting.
the scene of going like down that
Drifting, parking lot drifting.
yeah, drifting in the parking lot where it was like going down in a spiral, and I was like, oh
I
shit,
like the
that's so
song.
dangerous.
Can we search the song?
What song?
The Tokyo song.
No.
To,
Music.
Darn.
to switch.
No.
That's
Shit.
racist.
It's not racist just because we don't want to listen to Tokyo music.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, she said, could we switch the song as if
To-
there's a song
the
playing
Tokyo
already?
Drift song.
No.
What? I don't. What
Anywho,
song?
I had a good work day, and then people showed up that I had known from a very long time ago, and that was cool. And then people had showed up that knew my dad from a very long time ago. So I was like hostess with the
Was
mostest.
that cool too?
I had a Paul Walker shot today.
Oh, speaking of,
And what's
Is
in a
that why
Paul
you brought
Walker
up-
for
yeah,
anyone that
what's-
doesn't know?
Okay, it's really fucked up.
is it?
And I didn't make this shot, so
Oh shit! Is it a drift? Is it?
it's
Drift
a Paul
related.
Walker shot. So it's a Irish car bomb followed by a fireball shot.
Oh fuck! That's fucked up.
And then you have to do the drum
Too
sound
soon?
after.
Yeah.
You have to.
All right, so Paul Walker has his own drink. I mean, we all know how he met his demise.
I don't think he
By
has.
hanging out with uncool drivers.
So
Yeah.
someone just literally went up to him and be like, "Hey, I want to look at my cool car. Let's go drive fast."
This
And they
is
got in an
friend.
accident and died.
I thought it was his friend. It was just some random guy?
No, it was his
Was
I
it
think
his
like,
friend?
I think it was a Porsche mechanic. I think he was working on his
any
car.
person who drives
they
me
both
around
die?
drunk-
Yes. The car blew up. Like literally, it was like going super fast and just hit a wall and blew up. Or
Where
was
were
it a
they
transformer?
at? Were they
Malibu.
on? I was gonna say in Malibu. That's where you die if you're a
the
celebrity in a
one,
fast
right?
fucking car.
If you're lucky, you die in Malibu. If you're unlucky, you die in space alone.
That reminds me.
Shit.
That reminds me of Offset, Cardi B's baby daddy.
No, I don't care about Cardi B's baby daddy.
I who's
I didn't ask
Who
if you
is that?
cared. All I'm saying is it reminds me of that because not really, but Cardi B's baby daddy wrapped his car around a tree, and a pedestrian walking to his job ran to the car and saved his ass. And this fool bought him like a 2010 Altima. And I'm like, look, bro, a Nissan
Altima?
Altima, like a 2010 Nissan Altima. I saved your
What?
life walking to work, bitch.
get me an
And you
Audi?
have a
fool.
fucking chain that's worth more than my car right now. Like, okay,
That chain's
it's
rented.
great. You know what? I know I sound ungrateful, but still, it's
Nah.
No, Cardi B's boyfriend, baby daddy man seems ungrateful.
Baby
Yeah.
daddy man is what you're saying.
I don't know what he
was
is.
Cardi B was pregnant the same time as her pit bull.
Which one's Cardi B?
She
which one of the
is-
Spice Girls is
She
that?
is the
That's Mel B and
no,
Mel C,
Cardi.
and that's not a
Cardi
Spice
B
Girl, and excuse
is
yourself.
Rosie Perez's daughter.
No way. It's gotta
Yeah.
And I'm tired of your jokes about my girl. There's only so much that I can take before I have to fucking argue about this.
That's
Cardi
all right.
B's a
You're
I
allowed to
mean-
argue about it.
Cardi B is pretty cool.
All right, we all big fans of Cardi B,
I don't
except
know.
for me.
Sometimes like
I mean, I'm not a
I
huge
like
fan
her.
of Cardi B.
I'm
I
not a
don't-
huge fan
We
either.
got
I
into a
can't.
fight.
I know like 2 of her songs. That new one is getting on my nerves. Finally,
Which one?
that like Mexican one.
She's got a Mexican
That's
song.
fucking racist. There's nothing Mexican. This is the bullshit.
Puerto
This
Rican
is the
one,
shit.
I
Oh,
think.
Puerto Rican. She's not even Puerto Rican.
I don't
What
know
is
what the
she?
fuck.
You're still rude right now.
What is she?
Because I like it like that.
Yeah, that one.
He's so handsome. What's his name?
Yeah, that sounds Mexican.
I said I like it like that. She's not Mexican.
That's okay. She could still sound Mexican,
No, but that's not.
just like Mexicans cannot sound Mexican.
Speaking of
you
Mexicans,
ever met a
I'm-
Scottish Mexican?
tomorrow is my my move day. A Scottish Mexican. Interesting. I'm moving tomorrow, and I met my
quesadillas.
neighbors. Like I'm all around like a bunch of Latinas and Latinos.
Is that good or bad?
It's good.
Don't put your address out, but what is it?
So
No,
it's just so everyone can send gifts. No, but I met
me.
my one neighbor today, and then yesterday I met this my neighbor right next to me, and this like little old like lady, and she came speaking Spanish to me, and in Spanish I was like, "Oh, hi, nice to meet you," and like we said hello, and then I told her though I didn't speak like a lot of Spanish in Spanish.
Yeah.
And then she told me, she was like, "Well, why don't you speak Spanish? You're Hispanic."
You're a pucha.
And I was like, just because I'm a little Hispanic. Like, I think I speak more and I can understand more than I just feel like I can't.
I just be like, because I don't have to.
but
Like,
then she
I'm
was,
not your grandchild. That's
but I
why.
said all of that shit to her in Spanish. You know what I mean? Like, we were communicating clearly already. And then she was like, "Well, what are you?" And I was like, "Oh, you know, whatever."
Pissed off.
And then she goes, "Do you have kids?" And I was like, "No." She's like, "Why not?"
She's like lesbian.
like
she-
immediately,
How
like,
old
why
are you?
not?
Oh, lesbian.
She's already prying
And she
in.
already met, because I was like, "Oh, you already met mi esposo."
She's probably praying for you right now.
And I was like, "Oh, I don't know." And then she was like, "Oh, just not yet." And I was just like, "Yeah,
Sinner.
not yet. You just have to say, yeah, not yet, not
So
yet."
we just got the house. We're gonna finally start sleeping
That's what
together.
I said. That's what I was like. Let us move in first. And then she started laughing. But she was super cute and nice. Like, I wanted to give her a hug. And she has like a nice, cute little dog,
You better watch out.
which is a big dog.
dog's
but
a
I
spy.
love him.
Every Mexican's
And
dog
then-
is a spy.
And then my other neighbor I met today, they seem a little apprehensive, but
About what?
About you? About
just because the last person was there for about a year and a half, and so my neighbor that asked me if I was gonna have babies was like, the white lady that was here before was really nice, you know, she was nice.
White
like,
lady.
yeah,
The white lady.
she was nice, but her fucking cat pissed all over my floors, and
Dude,
making me fucking.
there was-
They look good though. My whole living room has been resanded.
Oh, good. Sanding floors is good. That's how we're teaching. That's how you learn karate.
Wax on, wax off. That's
It's actually a sand the floor, paint the fence, and then wax on, wax off. So there's a method, but it starts with sanding the floor.
Does it? I don't remember that part.
Well, you have to watch the
All
movie.
right. God
Bless you,
bless
bless
you.
Um,
All right, I have something I want to talk about.
what is it?
Let's
Is
bring
it
up,
rad?
I want to bring no, not rad. Okay, no. Let's bring up seriously this lady. So, did you hear about the lady that her tire or something went out? What was it?
article?
yeah. I don't know
Her
if this.
tire went out. What
I
do you
don't-
mean?
I don't know if I have this
I
article.
mean, she wasn't maintaining her car properly.
But so this lady, this was like a year ago or something like that in New Jersey, and this lady,
Former Garden State, New Jersey.
yeah, she her car died, so she this homeless guy, I guess her car died in a bad area, so this homeless guy came up to her car and offered to go get her gas with his last $20, and I guess walked a couple miles or walked a mile to get gas and brought it back to her, and she ends up starting this GoFundMe page for him to raise money for him, and when I just saw yesterday that he is now suing her because they raised about $400,000, and she is they're refusing to give him all of his money. They're like giving him out to him in like little dolmens and saying that it's for his own protection because he's going to spend it on drugs. They're worried he's going to spend it on drugs. So here, let me pull it up. But yeah,
I mean, this is what
What?
bothers me. It's like I know that I've touched bases on this subject before, but it's like, look, if you are, homeless that are on the street asking for money or asking for whatever, signs say I'm hungry, I'm homeless, whatever, and people that say like, oh, I don't want to give them money because they're gonna spend it on drugs, bro. I'm gonna spend my shit on drugs. Period. Like that's what I'm doing. So what's the difference between me and you?
Oh, here's a video.
You want to give somebody homeless something to invest in what? Like, look at this.
When you give something away, you're giving it, dog. You
Yeah,
gotta just let
like
go.
you can't give them
yeah, that's
like rules and regulations. If it's for you, it's for you.
Or you
Whatever
gotta
you
set
do
those
with
up
it.
at first.
Doing drugs obviously doesn't affect you as a person because what a good person.
But
to
he's
give his
getting
last
money.
stuff.
Like, what is he getting? Like $20 a day? Like,
I don't know, but I think you raise money for him. So how are you to say how he gets the money? Like
Exactly.
and what he should spend it on?
yeah, exactly. If he
Whatever.
wants to spend
You're
it on
raising
drugs.
it for
But you're
him. Obviously, you met him homeless. If you had a whiff of being a drug addict, then what was your motivation
Right.
to open this?
But-
And the-
Well, because he was helping her.
I mean, can you see
Yeah,
it?
but it
And
could've
I'm
been like
playing
that
devil's
movie.
advocate because I have no opinion on either way right now. But can you also see as like, hey, you are getting something though. You are
Don't
getting
tell
something.
me what to do. I gave you my last $20
You-
as a smoker.
But are
as
they
a
saying
homeless.
what to spend the money on, or are they just
Yeah.
giving it to
Yeah.
him and
they're
Yeah,
letting him
saying
out?
no. You
they said they
can't.
gave
Well,
him.
did you hear the whole story?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, here's what happened. She basically she broke down. He had $20, walked and got her gas with his last $20.
Right.
Came back, gave her gas. She was so happy. She told the story online. It went viral. So then she decided to make a GoFundMe or a Kickstarter
Right,
account,
and
right?
I got that
And the
part.
money's supposed to go to him. Okay, so that's what the whole thing is, to help this homeless guy who helped her. So it ended up making like $400,000, and this woman gave him $25,000, and he's upset and now suing her because he knows how much it made, and she has only given him
Wait,
$25,000.
I think she's
Is
given.
he-
I think she's given him more than 25,000. But one of the quotes she said is that she gave him 25,000 like back in December, and he spent it within a couple weeks paying off debt, sending money to family, and on drugs. And it's like, well, it sounds like this guy took
He
care of a
touched
lot
his
of business and then
bases.
had a fucking party. Like,
Yeah, like you
Who
touch your
cares?
bases. What do you do? What do you do with your money?
I think she's just
Pay
trying to keep it because she didn't
bills.
think it was going to be that much money.
yeah.
I think she's never seen that much money.
Is she really trying to keep? Oh, if she's really trying to keep it, then that's fucked
Side
up.
note, I'm out on bail, y'all. If y'all would like to help me,
He's suing her.
I would
Yeah.
more than happily
We'll get her
Open up.
GoFundMe
GoFundMe.
account later. GoFundMe.
go fund Mel.
Yeah,
Be a
I think
G.
that. No, I agree. That's fucked up because it was for the purpose to give to this guy. Give it to him and let him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Right.
that's why
He
everyone
could have bought a house with all that.
everyone donated to
Even
give
if
to
he
him.
didn't, he was a good person. She opened it for him.
Yeah, he doesn't have to have a house. Like he could be homeless by choice.
money. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she could have just went and gave him $40 after that and didn't have to get on the fucking internet and be weird about
She
it.
started a campaign and
You know
got
what I
the
mean?
world.
Yeah.
She got the world. She tugged at the
Exactly.
world's heartstring on behalf of this man. The world responded with a fucking generous sum
Yeah.
of money, and now she's trying to hoard it because she's never had that much
But
money
now,
in her
but
life.
honestly, she could have just went back, found him, and gave him like $100.
Or gave him a place to stay if she felt
Yeah.
so bad about
No,
it.
but
You
she-
know, and
but
then
she-
but now it's a big mess because I think
You gotta let that
But
shit go.
also, can I point out that there is enough for everybody on this earth? You know what I mean? Like we have enough money to give. If you know, like if this guy got $400,000,
I don't know if I agree
like
with
why
that.
can't like we just put on the internet? Hey, this school doesn't have really good books for their kids, and then
well, you can.
I know we can. And we should, but
But they
that's
don't-
it. Doesn't
everybody-
it doesn't inspire people to give?
Well, some
you know what I
people
mean?
do,
Like
some
there's
people
that
don't.
Be a part of a
GoFundMe for like
story.
I know, but there's like that GoFundMe for like the potato salad or something like that. Have you heard that
Yeah,
story?
that guy got a bunch of funds.
So that's what I'm saying. Like it's just like it's crazy
But-
where the funds are going, where it could really like benefit us in as a society.
Yeah, but this person like that one's kind of like a really fun example because they basically said, you know, like I need the money to make my salad. If you send me whatever X amount of money.
Potato salad?
Potato salad, yeah.
Yeah.
It was just a kind of like a joke. And he goes,
It
like,
was a
and I'll
joke.
send you my potato.
It was
and,
a fucking
And if you
joke.
donate, I'll send you some of my potato salad. And then
My
like
potato salad's better.
like thousands of people
Immediately.
donated. Immediately, so now he has to like do like what a factory would do of potato salad to give back to everyone, and you know, and like now he's in this conundrum where he has to make the potato salad and try and help everyone else out because he's following the
55
stipulations of the money. He made 55,000,
$1,000 and a half
$55,000.
almost.
and all he wanted was to pledge $1 or more. Look at $2
This
get
dummy.
you this, $3.
I think he ended up throwing a party. Like he ended up throwing like a huge party.
Did he get it?
Yeah, why not?
Pizza party.
If you donate 75, you get a pizza party. See, these are all like the stipulations. On,
Yeah.
like, what if you donate what you get? But you see, like he had to go through it too because all those people, regardless, wanted money, and now they have to give what it's for. The purpose was for potato salad. He had to follow through, even though it was in crazy large demand. This bitch got to do the same thing because, and I'm calling her a bitch because she's trying to steal from a homeless man. She basically used him
Oh, she's a
to
bitch,
raise
for sure.
money, and then once she got that money, it was like, and then only gave him a little bit. What she should have done was give him all of that and keep 25,000, and then there would have been no issue. That
Yeah.
would have been happy and walked the fuck away, never, and she would have made 25.
But
G's.
even that, like on your logic, is
It's
is
fucked
not
up, but
right. She
it's
shouldn't
not
keep
right,
any of
but-
the money.
but she
this
fucked
person is
up.
homeless. He has nothing, so she should have started a bank account, put all the money in, and
That-
have this guy do it. Have you guys seen? I think there was this documentary where they put a suitcase out full of like thousands of dollars. I don't remember the amount.
I wouldn't take it.
And a homeless man found it, and they like tracked what he did. Like they did a documentary on like how he spent it, and he went through it, and he like bought a truck, gave some to his family, kind of spent some on drugs, had a party, whatever, kind of the same kind of thing.
Yeah, he lived
and he
a
went
life.
through it. Yeah, he went through it, and he ended up being home because back to being homeless, he was more comfortable. Like he kind of like, and this is of course just a specific. I don't remember what it's called, but
It's
we'll
like
try to find it and put
it's
it
like
in the notes.
in Shawshank Redemption. He's like
but like,
institutionalized, but to the streets.
But like it was just interesting, and it was someone else that might do something different. Like people are individuals, and
Yeah.
but like
I mean, you
I
ended
feel like
up homeless.
if
You're probably
someone
not
else-
good with money.
if someone else but sometimes it's situational, right? Like and then
Absolutely.
other times it's mental illness. Like there's
Sure.
a lot of different reasons why people are homeless. So I'm sure if someone else found that, they would have the same path as that person, but you could get someone else who would have a different
Fool,
path.
if I found that, I'd have been like,
But-
oh hell no! I probably would have been watching it too. Like,
But
let's
there's
see
a
who
pattern.
finds
How
this
many
shit.
people with mental illnesses are buying guns and shooting up places? That guy that shot up the Madden.
Hey, most of those people are finding
you know,
guns.
well, no, that
Irresponsible
guy
gun owner.
that shot up the Madden tournament.
yeah,
had
do we know
mental
anything
illnesses.
about him?
Yeah.
He had mental
He
He
illness.
lived with his mom.
Yeah. And I think he
Same story as that fool that shot up the
He
elementary
was a
school. Lived with his
he was a
mom.
libtard Trump hater.
There's just too much. It's just like on Venice and Sepulveda. Those fools.
He killed
like
himself too,
the
right?
homeless got shot up underneath the bridge right there on
Was it
Venice. and
actual
Sepulveda.
bullets or paintball?
Bullets. And they shot up the tents. So now there's a rule that the tents can't be up in the daytime underneath the bridge, right?
Well,
down
like
to
there was a rule that those tents
Wait,
shouldn't
what?
be there. Why are they gonna just all of a
I
sudden?
mean, on
follow
Culver,
this rule?
well, no, the thing is, on Culver City side, there's no tents. There are no
Well, yeah.
tents.
No.
On the Venice to LA side, there are tents. They got
A
shot
fuck
up.
ton
I
of
was
tents.
busted. I just heard after the fact that they were shot at. Nobody knows who shot at them. So it could have been a drug deal gone wrong. It could have been a super Christian fucking who knows.
It could have been anybody.
You know,
There's
it could have
probably
been
someone
somebody who
pissed
hates
off
the
that they're
homeless.
living there, yeah.
Pissed off that they're living there.
Because it's
it could have been a
rampant.
drug
Like,
deal, but
there
you don't know.
is-
There's so much rampant. There's so much issues.
There's tents everywhere. There's tents on the side of the freeway entrances and exits all downtown because there is.
Yeah.
It's too expensive sometimes. Like more and more people are getting homeless. I was listening to
No
an
one ever wants
interview.
to follow their dreams in their hometown.
Well, no, and Gavin Newsom, an interview with him about.
Who's he again? That sounds familiar.
Yeah, his name does sound familiar.
He was the governor of San Francisco,
That's
Mayor?
about what I know him for.
maybe mayor.
Mayor, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can't
you're
be
a
a
gov-
governor
yeah, you're
of a
Sorry,
city
sorry, I'm
Yeah.
smoking lots of.
unless you're the governor of Texas, the greatest city of all.
He is. He's gonna be governor. He's running for governor now.
Okay.
But when he was in San Francisco, he was the one that kind of like went against and was married gay couples.
Oh, is that the milk guy?
No, that milk guy is Milk.
Oh, that's his real name.
Harvey
yeah,
Milk.
I
Harvey
thought
Milk.
that's just what they called him, because he was like pasty.
But anyway, he was
I gotta
what he was
watch that
saying about
movie.
in the homeless people in San Francisco. Like they did programs and stuff, and they got a lot of homeless people off the streets. But then when they recounted, there was still the same kind of amount of homeless people, and a lot of them are not from San Francisco.
No, of course not.
You
They're
know,
from
right?
Oregon.
They like go there.
It's marching
So
down.
it's reaching like there's more to do with it than just having your own city have social programs or whatever it is to help that, because people
Yeah.
are migrating to California in general.
Because it's the best.
But the
stop doing
housing,
that.
the housing, it's spreading out, and it's from Southern California, from LA and San Francisco is the most expensive spots, and it's just really like getting more expensive. It's like going out.
Well, I heard plans of to build a bigger city of the outskirts of Los Angeles, which makes sense because you can do it right. You can put in like subways right away. You could build
What do you
everything
mean?
perfectly. Just start developing outside, like move,
There is.
expand. I know, that's what I heard. And there's just plans like, well, then like that's going to be the new shit, the new technology, all the stuff we have now. You build a city that way, it's going to be great.
But
That's why I think
where?
every city should
There's-
only be
it's
allowed to
already
last
built up.
200 years, and then we destroy it.
Like,
Where are you
just- move
talking
it- you move everyone out.
expand? It's
Into the
already
desert.
built up. In the desert,
In Los Angeles,
no one's living in.
Los
I'm
Angeles
not,
is a desert.
I know, but I'm moving. I
Did you
just
see
moved to El
Dubai
Sereno.
lately, dog? They fucking are crazified over there.
Well, and don't they create rain once a month?
It rains I think it's once a week.
Once a week?
They have indoor skiing in the fucking desert. They got
Of
grass
course.
growing and shit. I'm like, what the little LA
That's
Junior.
That's not good. That
What
cannot be good for the environment.
We were trying to figure out what you call people from Dubai, and we settled on what was it again?
Doobies.
Doobies.
Doobies. I have a friend who travels there often, and he hates it there.
You don't like the Doobies, or does he not like the place? Both.
I think both.
Shout out
Yeah.
to the
It's a
homegirl.
Muslim place, right? Like, there's no alcohol. I think. I could be just making this up, but I believe in Muslim places you can't have alcohol.
I think it's
that
in-
I think that if I remember correctly, you can't. But there's like you can.
I bet
can
you
get
can.
it. It's like underground type shit. you
Oh
know?
yeah, just like like you can't
Just
buy,
like
you
fucking
can't have
everything.
guns if you're a felon, but you could buy them if you.
It's like the
to the
fucking
right
Handmaid's Tale. It's like, oh, we created this nation,
Spoiler:
and you can't like do it. You'll figure this out.
I haven't
in
seen
the
it.
first episode though.
I'll never watch it. Just kidding.
So then it doesn't matter. But it's
No.
like, oh, you like create this thing like it's like this new religion is very strict, yet there's an underground where they all go to do shit, and it's like, dude, it's just the same thing.
It's like Eyes Wide Shut. Like all the
Fucking
elite just
dumb.
get together.
I haven't
and
seen that. Spoiler.
Yeah, I
Okay,
haven't
well,
seen
it's
that.
a good one. So all the elite get together, have Illuminati sex parties, It's pretty
That's
awesome.
what it's all
Yeah,
about.
but they're not banning it from the
No,
rest
but
of the.
but in their but they might be, because those might be like senators that are against it. You know, it's like the I don't know. You're right. I don't know. I mean, humans is gonna be humans, man. It's humans is gonna be.
You are
humans.
right. Humans are humans, bro.
And we do fucked up things sometimes, and sometimes
And sometimes
good,
we do beautiful
Dude,
things.
sometimes good people do both. Sometimes good people do bad things and they still are good, and some people bad people do good things.
I
also.
agree with that. I think people are losing sight of that. That things
Yeah,
aren't black and white.
Because we keep
right?
looking at moments
do.
because everyone's got a fucking camera, but we got to look at some big pictures every now and then and be like, well, let's just wait a little bit, you know? The motherfucker can change.
But also, it's important to know what's happening. Can I say
Wait,
what
do
my
you see that?
struggle is?
Do you see
What's
their
your
fucking
struggle?
that water island sculpture? Like they did that. They just
know,
made
it's
that
ridiculous.
island. I watched that on it was like feats of engineering or something, and these motherfuckers built an island just so it's like, yeah,
I
we
feel
know.
like that shit's
Look at
fucking.
that. Can we do that more?
Why?
Just, you know,
Let's feed our children
wanna
and
fill in the
educate
ocean.
them first. You know,
I feed
like
my child.
I think
an
it'd be cool if
educator.
we fill in the ocean.
My child is cool. My child, yes. My
Wait.
child is
Go
cool.
on. All right. I don't know what you're talking about, but what do you mean?
Oh, okay. So my daughter,
Uh-huh.
Mila, as you know,
Shout out. She's one of our
Shout out
biggest
to
listeners.
Mila.
shout out
Hey,
to Mila.
go to bed.
she better be
She
going
better
to bed.
asleep.
She better be asleep
Um,
right now.
Mila, she
She's
likes
as
to
tall
wear
as me.
skirts and dresses and shit. So like,
Oh,
the
did
other
you put
day I
that
was
dress
like,
on her that I got her?
Not yet, but she's going to put it on.
She's going to put it on. Hey, that's all right, Captain
Not
Obvious.
yet, but she's gonna.
That's why you don't
Hey,
drink the
like,
bong water.
It hasn't happened. It hasn't happened yet, but for sure it will.
But for sure it will.
It
Shout
shall
out.
happen.
Yeah, it will.
Mila,
But
Mila rolled in.
So I said, Mila, because I like to wear shorts and pants and stuff. And she's like, so I said, Mila, you can wear some shorts. And she said, absolutely not. Absolutely
Hey.
Oh,
not.
not only
First
did
of all-
she say no, she was like, hell no.
So I saw Mila
Hell.
today, and the first thing she goes is, I went to Venice Beach, and my mommy's pants ripped. And I said,
She's just
I said,
fucking
I said,
telling your
I said, did you
secrets.
laugh at her? And she's like, yep.
Yep.
It's so funny, dude.
So-
Telling your secrets. That's like
Dude,
when
you know what? It wasn't so much of a secret though. It was like super funny. Like I rented a bike. She's sitting there. We rode all the way to Santa Monica. We turned around. We're chilling, and I kept on like, you know, it was like they were all rhetorical questions. Miley, you want to stop at the park, or you want to keep on riding the bike? You know, she's like, I want to ride the bike because I said I want to take her to Chuck E. Cheese. My dad was still in the ghetto. Don't go there. So I went to the beach.
Don't go
whatever.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Dude, I
You know
wanna
it's a
go to Chuck E.
long-standing
Cheese.
policy.
So
You don't go to Chuck E.
y'all
Cheese
know I have
unless you
Chuck
want
E.
to fight.
Cheese beef.
I
You
know.
know,
Unless you
so
wanna
I'm
throw
trying
down.
to do better.
I just talked to a couple that went to Chuck E. Cheese.
Did they win?
Anywho, we're on the bike ride. I'm at the skate park, and I go to get off get off the bike, and my pants rip, like from knee to knee, like just crotch,
I heard from belly button to crack.
From
Oh.
knee
Yeah, I
to
was just-
knee.
like knee to knee, like the whole.
Wait, on
Everything.
both.
Like, yes.
I yelled in the mic, on both sides, bitch. Wait, what?
Yeah,
Did you
dude.
save him? Did you save him?
I heard
That
a,
was safe one.
I heard a lady was on each side, just
What the
Dude.
fuck?
like
No.
Dumbo's
First
ears.
of all, you
I don't
talking
think
too
that's
much.
ever happened.
Tu
I
estás
don't think-
hablando mucho.
I don't think
Oye,
that's
ten
ever happened in the
cuidado,
history of the
ten
world.
cuidado que we're friends, pero you know. No,
I'm just
it was
joking.
just bad.
Listen,
Nothing's off limits. to
first
me.
of all, that's never happened in the history of the world. What?
No one's ever ripped
On
their
both-
pants before?
On both
on
sides?
both sides, on the crack.
Just split the entire, just split
Right?
the entire seat.
So they're
It's
like,
like
and
my
I'm in my
mom.
Birkenstock.
My mom always says,
I'm in
"Buy pants that fit."
Oh, shit. I'm in my Birkenstock. You know, I got my Birkenstocks on my house arrest and
But
trying to cover it.
I
Not
just
even
love
house
how
arrest,
Mila
like,
ratted
keep
her
us-
out right away. It
I
was like the
know.
first thing she said.
That's
mom
like
said it-
one time my
But
mom.
I drove back to the bike area, and the guy's like, "Oh, you're done already?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Like, my
Like, can you
pants are ripped.
fucking see me?
And
You
the
got
guy-
eyes, bro?
Dude, no, the guy, he
Got eyes
laughed
like
and he's
that?
like, "That's fucked up, but that's really funny." It didn't charge me. Good
Nice.
shout out.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, they didn't charge me. So we got our, 45 minutes of bike ride for free. It was great. But Mila ratted me out, and she was laughing. It was funny because I had to walk, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Like
this is
fucking
funny.
Hey, look.
with your pants flapping in the wind.
Mila's
you
only like
fool.
3 years
But
old.
the
She
guy's
don't know
like,
the
"We're in
rules of the
Venice.
streets.
Like, you can pass." I'm like, "No, I have my child." Like, no.
There's
like,
fools hitting on her the whole time. That's so
Yeah.
funny.
You know, but
That's
I'm not
hilarious.
fucking with it. Milo's cool. My kid's grown. I ain't tripping on those fools. But
Dude, that's
Yeah,
like
well, I
my
got it for
mom
free.
borrowed one of my
Pizza.
like I had a pin, and when I was a kid, she borrowed it 'cause she had a hole in her shirt, and she like went to my school, and the teacher was like, "Oh, I like that pin," and I was like, "Oh, that's cool. It's my pin." And she was only wearing it because there's a big hole in her shirt. I fucking ratted her out hella
Damn,
hard.
You suck, dude.
My mom was like,
No wonder
"Damn."
your mom's mean to you. That's
Fuck
funny
you.
as fuck.
Fuck you.
No, but that's what kids do. They're little parrots. Like I was a YMCA camp counselor, and like that's every kid. You just like you could ask them anything, and you just hear like the truth. You just hear the
yeah.
truth, you know.
oh, Milo's good. She's good though.
Yeah, look, that's their kids. Like kids
The
lie to
way-
you.
I like it. I like she's woke.
Mila's woke.
I think everyone, born after a certain time is just gonna be more woke. Like her generation's gonna just be smarter.
Nah,
In some
I
way.
disagree.
Well, that's okay. It don't make it wrong. You don't have to agree with whatever.
I just feel like there are a lot of children that are like awkward,
there's
socially
always gonna
awkward.
be losers. There's always gonna be losers.
No, losers.
There's always gonna be ghosts. There's gonna be
Nah, but
ghosts and there's
it's
gonna be
easy,
demons.
It's easy
Oh
to get
my
lost
God.
in this generation.
Like that kid in Sandlot
It-
who just
it's-
got lost in the 70s.
Oh.
Just faded away. What happened to that kid?
Angelica
Do you remember that?
is on us.
Have you ever seen The Sandlot?
Yeah.
Okay, in The Sandlot,
Milo
at the
watched
end of
The
the
Sandlot
movie,
with y'all.
it kind of
Oh,
tells
yeah.
what all the kids grew up to do.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And the one kid, Sherman, like the taller one with the glasses, he grew up to fade. No one heard from him. He faded into in the 70s, and no one heard from him again. I was like,
What? I don't remember that.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude, he was just like drugged out or something. Just what does that mean?
What
He
the
just
fuck?
faded
That
into the
that
70s.
was with the typage.
Dude, yes,
The
it's just like
typage.
faded
That was
in.
the.
It's like what is it? I don't know what it's called.
Angelica on
A
an acid
no.
trip. Isn't
That's
that what the
funny as
Rugrats
fuck.
is?
Beepity poop.
That's funny as fuck. All right, let's do that for each other. Like in 5 years, so let's say one for each other.
It's just like, and you're gonna be it. And
Yeah. So in 5 years. All right,
what?
you go. Say one about
No.
Melania in 5 years.
In 5 years, Melania's gonna be running the cinema and giving me sweet discounts
Oh, that's a good one. I want that too.
and letting me pick CDs in the jukebox.
And there'll be
And
a
she'll
water
still have a
slide in the back.
jukebox in 5 years.
In 5 years, Fina's gonna have 6 children.
Whoa!
Yeah, she's gonna.
Shit, that
steal-
means there has to
she's
be
gonna
like some
steal
sort
4
of
them.
twins.
She steals 4.
6 children for a year.
Damn.
That's like half-assed.
I was
Gotta
gonna
keep
say,
those neighbors happy.
in
Gotta
5
keep
years
the
I'd
neighbors
have like
happy.
a nice little crop of
Well, you could
weed
be
plants
preg-
in my backyard.
He's saying you're pregnant now,
With twins.
and then you have to be 5
Fuck
years.
that shit.
Oh, triplets.
I
think
do
you'd
want
produce
to.
a
I do
litter.
want to have. Like I've had dreams that I've had twins before, but I do want to
That
have.
makes it like.
I want to
that's
be.
twins.
I want to
Yeah.
be. I want to be one of those ones that is like, oh, I didn't know I was pregnant, and then just go take a shit someday and then be like, oh god, I got a baby.
And then my shit was crying. It's like, calm down, shit. I'm not that drunk.
That's what I want, so I don't have to suffer with the knowledge.
Oh, man. We gotta make that skit. It's like Serafina.
Just
5 years
fucking
from
go
now.
for a shit someday.
You're at a job interview with someone asks you
Bam.
where you gonna be 5 years from now. You just think you're just shitting on a baby. What the hell?
I'll be in a I didn't know I was pregnant scenario. Take a shit. Be a mom.
I thought it was the
Would
shrimp
I-
tacos
dude,
I had last
I'd like
night.
name it right
Turns
away.
out it was a baby. Just contractions.
Exactly.
Hey, honestly, I told the Metro. I accused the Metro of fucking food poisoning. I was like, you gave me food poisoning. I
Metro.
was pregnant. No, I was pregnant. I didn't even know it.
Oh yeah, you can't. You know.
Oh, you blame Metro?
I think.
I blamed Metro one night.
I think
ate a
all.
shrimp
I think
sandwich.
women
Did they
should
give you
always
your
carry
money back?
pregnancy
I
tests
ate-
with
huh?
them,
Did they give you your
especially if
money
they're
back?
sexually active.
No. Bernie's the homie. Like, no, shout out to the Metro. They're great. But, like, I was just like, they had a
But it
special
wasn't.
sandwich. I
She was
ate it.
So
complaining.
Bernie
Yeah.
impregnated you instead of they got you pregnant. They got you pregnant instead of food poisoning.
Okay. All right. Let's get out of this disgusting talk of pregnancy. It's gross.
I know, I hate
I'm
it.
gonna throw up in my fucking mouth.
Dude, you grow out of it. Like
All right, next.
When
Yeah.
I was younger, I used to see a pregnant woman and be like, "Oh, that's so like great, you know, it's like cute. They're starting a family, oh, you know."
Ooh,
But
never
now
thought
I
that.
see I'm pregnant person, and I'm like, ugh.
I think
Like, I'm
pregnant
so
people
sorry
are
that your
invisible
body's
to me.
going through that.
That's
right
rude.
Now.
All y'all. Subject change.
All right. Let's check this out. We have a story about straws, right?
We do, yeah.
Let's get that. I'm
okay.
gonna go get us some more drinks. Speaking of straws,
Oh,
anyone else?
Water.
I
Water?
can use.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Can I get a water and a beer? I'm sorry, I forgot to get your water. That
Everyone
one
can get
time.
a water.
Of course you did.
Yeah, so do you guys...
So I know about the ban on straws because we don't have straws at my restaurant right now.
Yeah, so do you know where... Because Art just brought this to my attention this week.
It's to save
But-
the turtles.
But
Apparently.
do you know where the number came from?
No,
So
and I don't even know what the number is.
the number of how there's like the U.S. wastes, what is it, 500 million straws every day. So through his research, so there, basically what happened is there was a 9-year-old kid named Milo Kress who came up with the estimate of how many straws are wasted every day. Basically, it sounds like by just calling up a handful of straw manufacturers in the U.S. and asking them for estimates of how many single-use plastic straws Americans use every day. So this guy just called up a couple people, asked them how many he thought
This kid.
Yeah, this 9-year-old kid, and came up with this number of 500 million straws a day that has been cited in the Wall Street Journal, the Washington Post. Like, it's been cited everywhere, but it all came from this 9-year-old kid who didn't, like, there was no scientific way to come up with this number, and no one checked it at all. Like, it's just all of a sudden now we're banning plastic straws, but it just doesn't make any sense. Like, it seems like we took a little bit of a knee-jerk reaction. Like, I'm not saying that we don't need to protect our oceans, but is this 9-year-old kid's like random number that
Do
he
you
came
think
up with?
it's? I think it might be more than that, honestly.
But so if you look
But-
at this, if you look at like, so now that straws are banned, but if you go to Starbucks now, instead of they just give you still plastic lids, so now you have plastic lids instead of straws.
Plastic lids were already there.
Well, yeah, but the straw is the problem with the straws is the plastic, right? The litter. That's what they're saying. That's what this child is saying.
I think part of the straw is the shape of it, and maybe it's like being inhaled and like
Yeah, it helps cocaine
impaling.
use too.
You can always do that with the dollars.
What? Who has money for that?
Or you could get like a tampon thing.
That's
A
called
tampon?
shotgunning.
Ooh, I've never used what do they call it? The applicator?
huge.
Yeah.
They're like this big, aren't they?
Oh my god, that's your dick hole. You're getting confused.
Oh yeah.
That's one thing I've
So
never used to do.
I think
Okay.
banning plastic in any sense is cool. It does suck not to have straws, but like I think it.
If you want to
Bring
save
your
the
own-
oceans,
bring
how
your
about
own
you ban
straw.
the cruise liners?
I mean,
Think of how many people just pollute off that. How many condoms get thrown off of the side edge? How many beers? How many things?
They just dump shit into
Shirts, hats.
I can't explain how much I
Oakleys.
disagree
Well, that
with
shouldn't-
this. Like the straw thing is, I just disagree with it. I like to drink my beer with a straw, and I think that's the least of people's problems. Yes, I do.
Actually, I've seen her do that. She really
What the
does.
fuck?
Okay,
I do. I
but
like
bring
to
your own
drink
straw. Bring your own straw.
No. You got it fucked up. Look,
We're Americans.
People
Straws are there.
litter, cigarette smokers, all types of shit. You want to ban straws, bro? Like, don't get in between me.
Just
should just
because
train
people,
animals
just
to use
It's
because
better for lipstick. It's better for your skin.
listen,
Look, it's just
I get
not.
it, but let's. I
No,
mean,
you don't
but like
get it,
paper
because
straws
you're
and shit,
buying
that's better for
bags.
the environment.
Get rid of bags.
Where's the paper come
period.
from?
Quit selling bags.
Recycled trees. But you
If
know,
it's-
also
you wanna ban
recycling
straws,
takes a lot of
ban
energy
bags.
too. You know, but
Don't
we have
sell
to talk about
bags.
this
You're
in a
selling
way that is
bags.
like, is it helpful at
No,
all?
we need bags.
And
You
it
don't.
is helpful.
Don't
It just
sell
because
bags.
something else is happening that's
Fuck
not
the
as
bags.
helpful doesn't mean that it shouldn't happen. It
Why
is
would you sell a
helpful. You
problem?
know what I mean? It is
You're
preventing
selling a
waste.
problem.
These are women. We're not doing this.
I am doing
It's not
it.
women. I'm speaking.
I'm doing it.
Someone-
Nah, fuck that. You're selling bags. You go to a store.
Who's
you
selling
can-
bags? When are you selling
At the
bags?
super,
Vito?
okay, at the
Mel's tripping out.
supermarket. No, I am tripping.
I
At
know.
the
It's
supermarket, if you go to Trader Joe's, if you go
Long
to
as
any
you know.
supermarket, you pay 10 cents a bag, right?
All right. Yeah.
I
No,
don't.
you know why? Because I bring my own.
No, but if you don't bring your own, you
I
wanna
just
buy
tell them I
one,
bought them and I get them
They
anyways.
sell them.
I'm like, yo, my man, I ordered 8 bags.
However you do it, don't tell the system what you do. No, I'm just saying,
I am the
dude.
system.
So what do you have against selling? You just don't like them selling bags? You think
Nah.
they should be free?
No,
I just
what-
don't get what I don't. Where?
Okay, my argument is they want to ban straws,
Yeah.
right? Because they're like horrible. Okay,
Yeah.
so why
They already
sell
did it.
bags? They're all plastic. So why would you sell a problem and
I'm
then
saying, why
ban
are you
it
giving
in
these
another
fools
source?
ideas?
I do believe, to answer that though, Mel, I do believe that they're gonna stop selling them.
They should just
soon.
get rid of them.
They are.
In all.
They are.
They are.
But why?
But
the
like
straws
everything,
first?
but like everything,
'Cause
it's
they don't-
phased
They
out.
want makeup to be ugly.
Like
that's
everything
why.
is phased out. They're gonna phase them.
That's so weird. You know what I think?
What do you think?
Digital
Art?
cups.
Whoa.
Just
Nanu.
carry your own shit
Like,
out.
Nanu.
that's
Nanu.
Just carry it.
Why can't we all just eat like
can't we have-
in Hook? You know, then there would be no
Ooh.
problems. Everyone would be
Eat
fed.
like in Hook.
There'd be no problems. We could have food fights.
Whoa.
Wouldn't have to clean shit up.
Once my imagination machine kicks off, everyone's gonna be eating like Hook. Once I get the right algorithm down, man.
Oh, can I say something that I found out that happened a day late about tennis? You know, tennis is happening right now.
Oh,
Yeah, Serena
okay.
Williams or Venus Williams? I've heard one's
It's
the good one.
someone that
They're
I don't
still
remember their
relevant?
name, but she changed her shirt.
Huh?
So this tennis player changed her shirt,
Her shirt? That means she's a supermodel. Look her
and
up.
she had a sports bra on,
You.
and she was warned and almost was penalized for it. And
Oh, 'cause she did it on the court.
because she did it on the court,
Yeah.
and like the rule is like they have to do it on a break and like in the
I bet
nearest
you a
bathroom.
woman's punishing
But
her.
men can do it and like take their whole shirt
I've
off.
seen gross ass man nipples
and
on
do
there.
that
I don't-
shit.
That's why I stopped watching tennis. These guys wouldn't keep their shirts
But
on.
so they eventually like apologized for that, but because she has a sports bra. Like
that's
what the fuck is
more than a
happening?
bikini. Like I've
That's-
seen people at beaches with less than a sports
But
bra.
like, and even like that's just a craziness. Like
who's
what the
who is
fuck
it? It was
is
the,
happening?
It was
I bet
the,
you it's a-
the ref. Like who is it?
Yeah,
that was,
the
he's
ref.
Like you can't be.
'Cause,
You
I mean,
can't be,
it is a rule. It's a rule that the female tennis player,
females.
if they want to change their shirt, need to go to the nearest bathroom during a break. Well, while the men can just take their shirts off.
yeah, that's fucked up.
I was-
That is fucked
I
up.
was,
That's
like,
why we don't play
outraged.
tennis in America
Yeah.
anymore. We're banning that shit starting tomorrow.
Yep.
Everyone,
U.S. Open is canceled.
don't go to In-N-Out anymore, and definitely stop watching tennis.
Ooh, that's
What's
right.
wrong with In-N-Out?
They-
Everyone's everything. Don't go there anymore.
Yeah, there's a.
Trying to get the
There's
lines
is
down.
there something happening?
No, there's yeah.
Is
here
there
it
actually something
Here it is
happening
right
with
now.
In-N-Out?
Hamburgers all
So
about, man.
In-N-Out donated money to the Democrat or to the Republican Party, and now every libtard in Los Angeles, libtard capital of the libtarded capital world.
It's
of
probably
the-
Okay,
of
please,
libtardedness.
It's
please
probably
stop
not-
saying libtard.
Sorry, it's just so fun to
It's
say.
probably not even
It's
anyone.
the only time I can
in
say
Los
tard
Angeles.
anymore. I missed the tarding
that what's
things,
happening?
and now I could libtard out. Yeah,
So-
everything's libtarded to me, dude.
You're just, you know what? Say retarded if you want to say retarded.
I want to so bad, but
I
I
just said it.
The libtards said I can't. You did, and it sounded good. No, but look,
And
this
it
is what happened.
sounded good.
So
it
they're calling
did it
a.
sound like a hamburger that you wanted to bite
I
into.
wish like an In-N-Out
You
one.
just wanted to bite into that.
I want everyone to boycott it so the lines would get shorter so I can go in there and.
That's so wrong.
the problem is
on
it's not
all
any-
First of all,
It's not
even
anyone in
like
Los
any of
Angeles.
First of all, can I say something? I don't know anything about this story yet, but I can only guess that they would give to the Democratic Party. I mean, the Republican Party. Because, like, when you
Exactly.
go in there, all of their shit has Jesus shit all over it.
And
Catholic burger.
also,
Did
who-
I not say that today?
Who gives,
No, you did.
Who gives a shit
I
who
did
they're
say
donating
that.
to?
Did you not know that they were
Well, no,
right-wing
if you-
when you
like-
saw
No,
Bible
No, but
verses
honestly,
on the
if
bottom
you
of the
do,
drink cups?
if you do give a shit, then don't go there. That's fine.
That's what I'm
don't
saying,
go
so
there.
everyone
Yeah,
stop
are you going there for
Chick-fil-A, I
politics,
fuck
or are you
with
going there for a
Chick-fil-A on
fucking
a high
burger?
level.
Some
Like, get your burger.
some people like to put their money where their mouth is, and that's fine.
Yeah, that's great.
We shouldn't talk shit about those. I mean,
I encourage it. Stop going in and out right away.
Yeah.
No, I want to go
did
now.
they give to? I mean, I feel like they've always been Republican, but did
That's
they?
what I'm saying.
Did
just
they
get-
give to the Trump?
Well,
No,
this
they,
guy,
they just gave to the
In general,
the
or-
California
I
California
mean, in
state.
general, specifically.
California State.
California State
Hey,
Republican
Republican.
Party.
We had good
Yeah.
Republicans like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Remember him? He was a Republican. Pretty badass.
Plus,
dude.
I bet everyone.
Alright.
I bet everyone that's using hashtag boycott In-N-Out doesn't even fucking live in California.
Wow.
Yeah, they're people
But
that
you
can't
guys-
don't have In-N-Out. They're like, oh, we only have 5 guys, so we suck.
You guys do tend to if you don't want to go to In-N-Out because of this, then I mean, no, I think we should know where companies are donating to,
Sure,
right?
that's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Like,
And
and,
if you
then
wanna make
and then
the
if
line
you want
smaller,
to and if you want to not go spend money where you don't feel like this company is in line with your beliefs, then you have a right to do that.
Oh yeah, of course you have a right. I just think it's this constant knee-jerk reaction to boycott everything. Like, oh, we've got to boycott In-N-Out because they donated to the Republican Party, or oh, we've got to boycott Robert De Niro movies. I'm not going to go see any more Robert De Niro movies because
What did Robert De
he
Niro
called
do?
Trump an asshole. So now there's a bunch of Trump
is
supporters,
an asshole.
yeah, who are boycotting Robert De Niro in any of his movies.
Well,
It's
Just-
like when the
who gives a
Beatles
fuck?
said they were bigger than Jesus, and everyone started boycotting the Beatles.
That's so weird.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, it's fun.
Nobody's gonna stop watching Meet the
I'm not as old as
Fockers
you.
or
Fuck
Meet
you,
the
I was-
Parents.
I remember hearing about that.
You
I wasn't
know,
alive.
or
You piece
Good
of
Power,
shit.
Sarcasino.
Okay, wait, what's going on with you? What are you talking about?
I said nobody's gonna boycott watching fucking Meet the Fuckers, Meet the Parents, Goodfellas,
Not real-
Casino.
like, but-
I'm saying like
I think everyone's
Here's
just
the
done
thing.
watching those.
People,
Robert De Niro.
there's
no, those
enough
movies
people
are,
here
like,
boycott it.
never-ending.
You know what I mean? And then you're standing up for what you believe if you want to do that, and that's fine. Other people don't
Do you guys
are in
remember
line
the
and they're
Robert
gonna
De
see it.
Niro,
Like
Eddie
it's
Murphy cop
fine.
movie?
It really is. That's what makes us Americans. We can choose
I do.
to do stuff,
was
and
in
then
my
we
middle
can
school.
also tell people what we're doing and why we're doing it.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so you.
There was an ant on me.
That's okay. We kind of just accept it around here. It's
Yeah.
called nature. Get used to it. You're gonna be living on the ground floor too.
Oh man.
There's
You're not
another
You know,
upstairs anymore.
I talked about this already, but I gotta get a security system in because I'm used to being in an apartment in the top back
I'll
corner,
recommend
and
a
I
9
feel like
millimeter.
good,
I recommend a 9
you know.
millimeter.
And now I'm not getting no goddamn gun.
you need to get 2 guns, is what I think. 1 for each hand.
But now, like, there's
Per
windows
person.
and shit. You can just break in there and steal one of my kittens.
No,
No, you need to get a dog, a big ass dog.
You
I need to get a puppy
You
first, though. It's all about cute little pups.
And you got to call him
Archer.
Archer. That's a good name.
Archer.
That's like
Mellow.
that sounds like a detective, like a really good detective, maybe spy. I don't know. All right, so check this out.
Melania is
Melania's
having
Melania's
a
fun-
great
having
time.
fun.
Yeah.
Great time, Melania.
We
Good
love
luck
you, Val,
going.
but the show
Yeah,
must roll on.
Miss Melania on it. Wait, do
Melania.
we have another story to talk about?
Yeah, but I just really fast. Please feel free to not go to In-N-Out. Thank you.
I'm gonna get it.
I'm gonna fucking go because I don't care.
I just ate it now, not that long ago.
I'm not libtarded.
Stop. That is such a fucking. Just like all of those like hyper charged words.
Hypercharged words.
Yeah.
Like a Goku energy blast. It's been hypercharged.
Yeah. Exactly.
Fool, you sound libtarded
in
right now.
word form. Fuck you.
Where's your helmet, you libtard?
You know what? Sometimes I do walk with a helmet.
That's good. That's good.
Blocks.
That's good.
I
Why
walk
do
blocks
you-
with a helmet.
Why do you do that?
Okay,
Because she
because
was
I take
into
birth-
walls.
Because what?
You run into walls.
That's what she said.
Yes.
Because I run into walls. No, because I am a huge fan of the bird scooters, and I
Unlike
take
Santa
them
Monica,
often.
No, they're back.
They just got back. I got
Oh, shit.
I got an article today. I haven't read it yet though.
They Santa Monica approved 4 companies for the next 18 months. It's Bird, Lime,
I wonder who got
Uber,
it.
and Lyft.
Who got to?
And
They
that's
have.
Yeah, but they're the
Those
only. They're the
two?
and they're gonna start. Uber and Lyft are gonna start having like bikes that they rent out or two. They're gonna start testing in Santa Monica.
Oh, man.
But for the next 18 months, those are the only 4
They didn't put
companies that are
coolers on
allowed to
them.
work in Santa Monica. Yeah, one of those
Wow.
cooler scooters. I want.
All right. First of all, I just want to say this: who got paid? You know, Santa Monica was like, all right,
Yeah.
we're stopping this shit, and then a little bit of someone's beak got wet, and then all of a sudden, all right, we're gonna let 4 in at once, and it's gonna be these specific.
Yeah.
One. Come on, man.
And each company gets like to have up to
You
1,000
guys,
right
I
now.
got paid.
I'm
You got
watching
paid?
out for you, Santa Monica.
It was me.
It was all you, Fina.
Serafina.
Nice.
She's like,
'Cause
I need the
love
money.
them.
Good work. Good
Okay,
work.
so but no, I'm a fan of them. So I park somewhere where I can park for free or cheap, and then I sometimes take a bird to my work. So I have my helmet because I need to be safe. We've talked about my crashes,
And
I think.
they provide it?
We have.
Oh, they sent me a free one when they first were
Yo,
starting.
Bird, I want a helmet, dog.
Because as far as I'm concerned, Bird like has complied with everything Santa Monica especially has asked for. So you have to be 18 or older. You have to prove that by taking a photo of your
Driver's
license.
yeah.
You have to wear a helmet. You can't park it in bad spots. Now they try to regulate that by like making you take a photo of it. When you park it.
Oh, hell no.
But so sometimes I
yeah, I
can't
like
find
that.
a bird, or I did find a bird and it was like stuck in slow-mo mode, which is the new fucking bullshit ones. I like the old school ones that has like the handbrake. Those are the best ones, the handbrake one.
Yeah,
There's
you
slow
go
mode.
fast.
There's slow modes now.
They're stuck in like slow-mo and they're like sometimes powered off, and it's like they're the ones with like the fatter necks. I don't like
Ew.
those ones.
Me neither. I don't like fat necks. You stay
But
home.
it obviously wasn't working right, and they didn't charge me, so I like that. And they're very responsive if you have like a thing. But sometimes I can't. I had this bird didn't work, and so I just fucking have my helmet on. I'm not gonna carry my helmet. It's fine on my head, so I just walk the fucking 4 blocks with the helmet on. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, right.
It
And-
turns
and
out a
you're
lot
safer.
of people because they give me fucking
This is L.A. or hell of earthquakes.
weird looks. I'm
Only
like,
place
that
where
dude's
earthquakes
dick is
happen.
out right there. Why are you looking at me weird?
Dude, speaking of that, we were driving to the cinema today, and Eric's like, "There's a guy jerking off at the bus stop,"
Yeah.
and I was like, "That's why you never look
That's like
directly
seeing-
at bus stops."
Yeah.
No,
He
that's
had-
like
he
seeing
had
a
bag-
shooting
he had a
star.
bag
You
in
got
front of
Louis
him.
C.K.
Yeah, I got Louis C.K.
I saw a
Finally,
guy
it
pee
happens
in
to
front
a
of
ginger.
Starbucks once. I was just making
What
a
happened?
left, an innocent
I
left.
was just making a left.
I was just making an innocent left on, fucking. Oh,
That's funny.
hey. And I saw a guy just whip it out to pee, but it was just big.
Well, to
It
pee
was
is
big.
different.
Yeah,
Big.
he's waiting.
Thick.
Yeah.
Dude,
I did not want to look at it though.
One time late at night, I was driving home when I lived in Hollywood at the Media Towers on Hollywood Boulevard.
Shout out to Media Towers.
in Wilton. And I turned. It was a bus stop, and these 2 homeless people were fucking boning down on the bus stop.
We saw that too.
She
Once
turned a
we
smile.
were, we were
I've seen
leaving
that on
West
Van
Side.
This
Nuys Boulevard.
No, right next to Harvell's. Serafina and I were leaving West Side Comedy Theater.
They weren't homeless though.
No, they weren't homeless. It was probably like 2 in
I
the morning,
fucking
3 in the
remember-
morning.
I
They were like,
remember
it was
that
a raining
shit.
night, and they were under the awning, kind of next
We were
to
leaving
it.
the West Side Comedy
Dude, they
Theater
were under a light, and they were just boning, dude. And we just drove by. I
by
was
the
like,
magic
"Oh."
shop.
Yeah,
It was
right.
a magic
Yeah, the
shop.
magic place. They were fucking. They were just fucking
You just
on
saw-
the street.
you
Good
saw
for
the
them.
dude's-
Good for them. That
You
sounds
saw the
magical.
dude's butt.
Absolutely, we didn't report anything. I was
No,
just
it's
like,
like-
I think I might have yelled, "Woo!"
Yeah, we're like, yeah, get it. Art was like, hey, look, look it. He's like, Fina, look, they're fucking. And I was like, what?
What time
Oh
is this?
shit!
Oh,
it
it's
was
probably like
2:33.
2:30. Yeah, because like
In the morning?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the perfect time to be boning in an alley. Like
Dude,
that
it
makes
was
sense.
a little
No,
rainy,
it wasn't
Santa
even the
Monica.
alley. It was on
No, they're on the street. 4th
freaking
Street.
Broadway. No, it was on
Yeah,
Broadway.
Yeah, right there.
I got a
No,
scary
you're right.
on
It was
4th
4th
Street.
Street.
It was right there.
It was on 4th Street. We're going towards Broadway,
Yeah.
and it was like on the
Santa Monica and 4th Street. They're
yeah.
just fucking
fucking.
dog. Like,
But
just-
and under a light. Like, what are you?
okay,
Go into the alley, please.
this isn't even the weirdest thing. Late night Santa Monica is crazy. Remember we saw those crazy people like doing like with the BMW. He was doing like
Oh,
street
yeah.
drifting, and he kept going around the
He
corner.
was
he'd come
he was
back.
Tokyo drifting.
Yeah,
around
and his
that
friend
shit.
was like filming him, and he was like totally doing that like every couple of
And then
minutes.
they're like, get in the car, and I was like, I ain't about to fucking go out like my homie.
I know what Paul Walker. I learned from Paul Walker.
Yeah, Paul.
That's why I don't get car
PW
strangers.
got my back. I ain't getting in that car. I'm taking that. I'm taking that fucking note. I'm taking that life note. Hey, get in this car real quick. Nope.
Sorry, dog.
Sorry.
gonna be a
Hey, get in this charter plane real quick with a bunch of other musicians, and it's a stormy night. Nope.
Richie
Nope.
Valens.
Poor La Bamba.
Yeah.
Hey, La Bamba forever.
Richie,
And Buddy
hell
Holly?
no.
La Bamba forever.
Yeah, Buddy Holly, fucking Big Boppa.
I
Was
want to
he in
eat
there?
snake.
I don't know.
I want to go. I
All
want to
right,
eat snake.
we can help you with
I've
that.
eaten,
Bamba.
I've eaten snake.
You want to eat snake?
Hey, I bet you we can order snakes
Bamba
online.
motivated.
and we'll just
Now we
fucking
can
cook
go to
it up.
work.
You can
Coochie
go
in
to
Venice.
Worst Coochie. I was just gonna say that. I've eaten snake
Yeah,
at
but
Worst
that's
Coochie.
processed snake, dude. You want to eat the real thing.
Dude, you want to
Let's
eat that
get
in
one.
a
I'll
hot
cut its
dog.
fucking
That's
head
great.
off.
Let's go to the desert.
Let's
get
go to
some
Guatemala.
fucking-
I've seen my
Hey,
cousin do it with the
I'll cut-
machete.
I'll
We
cut-
were walking.
Dude, I know how to
go
speak.
by water
Machete.
balloons.
I know how to speak tongues in Christian. I'll fucking cut its head off and speak Christian tongues. I'm like, sham la 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 la, shang la la
Christian?
la 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 la
Isn't that
la
just
la la la.
Christian?
That's not speaking
What the
Christian.
fuck
That's
is
speaking
Christian
in tongues,
tongues?
pendejo.
Tongues is
That's
tongues
that's
full.
when you get it when you get
Tongues,
to
Tongues is tongues full. It's all the languages. It's all of them.
pull up videos of people talking in tongues in Christian.
No, I told you
this is
guys
when
this
get-
story,
This
dog.
is when you
I
get to a new
faked
level
this.
of bullshit.
I can't even.
I faked this.
Yeah,
I
everyone,
faked this
everyone
shit,
doing it is
bro.
faking it. Everyone who does tongues is faking
okay,
it.
but my mom's family
100%.
and all them.
Oh
they
wait, you
thought this
actually
was-
faked it?
Oh yeah, my tia did this. My mom's older sister had me in front of the church, and she's like,
Yeah, speaking in tongues, Christian.
They're
No, pull
like,
up
she's
an-
going.
an
I'm
odd-
like, this
like,
is
let's
never
listen
gonna
to it.
end.
That's so
This is
funny.
never gonna end. So I'd
So
like
you
just
just
drop
did
my
it? Don't be shaking my head, give me an
Dude.
aneurysm and shit.
Dude, I would do that shit, but I would be doing the Indiana Jones. Kalima.
Dude,
Kalima.
My aunt went to a church where they did that shit, and I saw people fucking.
Play that one. Play that. Turn it up. Turn it up. All right,
No.
stop. Listen. These are white people.
You sound like
They're like crying and they're on the ground. And these are like kids too. They're like fucking. They're like,
Two of them are. Okay, wait, you guys stop.
Alright,
Two of them are wearing the same
twins.
thing, and
Oh,
one
so-
of them is not keeping up. She's like looking, and she's like, "Are we still doing this? Are we still doing this? Oh, I guess we are." And then she gets back into it. Stop! Like that's so. No, like you're speaking in tongues, but not one person understands what the fuck you're talking about.
No, but I'm
How is
telling
that
you, you have
effective?
to
It's
look at the presence
bullshit.
of Jesus.
No, 'cause
There's
it's
I've
like-
seen it.
And
No,
the
I've
more
seen
you
it.
don't react, the more they
Yep,
hit you
but
with
it's
it.
like-
And I was just like,
I've seen it
"How can I
happen."
keep
But when you
on
speak in
going?"
tongues-
So I just had to drop myself. I felt like
Oh, you
such a
faked
shit.
it. No, I would
But I
never
had
do it.
to. No,
I'll
I
push
had
back.
to
I'm like,
because I didn't want to give up. The more she shook me, the more I
dude,
was just
all right.
like, oh,
But I'm just saying, you get to a
Oh,
new level of bullshit in Christianity when you start speaking in tongues, man.
I didn't speak a shit. I passed.
It's
I remember
all
faked-
stupid.
the first time I heard about it. I'm in church, right? And my mom
Fuck.
goes, "Little
like the
Joshua spoke in
trust-
tongues
the
today."
trust-
Little Joshua.
He's a little kid because like we're all in like we were
They're
like,
like, no, he just has a speech impediment. Fool.
now he's just watching
Dude.
Pokemon, man. He's just,
What the fuck? He just can't say R's, fool. That's it. He ain't speaking in no goddamn tongues.
oh, dude, it's so
Little
fucking crazy.
Joshua.
Yeah, no, because like
Then what'd he say? What'd he say?
I'm
What was
telling
the
you, like-
fucking message?
no, you have to go up. You go up and you talk. You go up and you read the Bible, and then you pick like they would have kids from like this was like military like church, dude. Like we had all kinds of shit. But like basically, he had to go up and read, and while he was reading, this is just me guessing what he did. Is he probably fucked up and then just started speaking in gibberish, and everyone started like applauding it, like, oh, he's yeah. And so he went with that shit. And I just remember he was like a year or two younger than me, and he looked just like he's like, oh, he's speaking tongues. Everyone's gathered around him, and he was just like someone just stuck. Like, oh, I don't know
and
what
now
the
they,
fucking.
now
do.
they had everyone gather him around him while he's doing it. He's
No,
gotta
no,
keep
no,
it going.
after.
Oh,
No,
after.
because he only did it for
Because
a
they
little
wanted
bit.
him to do it again. They're like, hey, fucking
And then they
play
wanted,
for us, monkey.
and they wanted us all to do it too. Like they were all pointing out, look at Joshua's fucking doing speaking in tongues. Why aren't you guys? I'm like, because I'm
that
fucking
shit
what?
is bananas.
I think it's just. I just think it's a way for them to say the N word without and get away with it.
no, no.
Yeah,
And
they're just
banana.
saying racist shit in there.
Those bananas as fuck. Hey, I think we should start a new segment. I'm springing on you. It's just
What you got?
It's
All right. Well, you're one of the main producers,
it's
so you totally
it's
can do
sprung
that.
off of something that I did today. It's like something like a bonehead move that you did, where you're just like, what the fuck? But also it could be like,
Those should be
unexpected.
called Fina moments because
Yeah.
they only happen to you.
Pulling
What?
a Fina. Oh,
That's a little.
you pulled a
I don't
Fina
think I
for
like
sure.
that.
First of all,
What would
how about
do
just
it.
pulling a bone?
pulling a Fina.
pulling
Yeah, same thing.
Pulling
You fucking fuck.
You say potato.
So-
I say potato.
Fina's
So
a
like
living
I'm
dick
moving.
pic.
I'm moving, right? And I I was taping up a box, you know, like those that blue tape.
Yeah.
So I needed to like tape it, so
Wait,
I
you
just
use
put
blue
it.
tape. You're supposed to use brown tape. That's called masking tape. The blue tape's painter's tape.
I
It's
know it's
supposed to peel
painter's
off
tape.
easy.
I know what it is,
All right.
but and
More
it is.
expensive.
I'm not going to be carrying those boxes. That's
I
for
know,
sure.
but I have a shit ton of them, ton of it, and it's fine. But because it was for,
Yeah, I trust
I know.
you.
I know. It's fine. But so I put it in my
is it
mouth
okay, though?
for a second.
But is it fine?
You guys, it's fine.
Is it gonna be fine?
Lord, make her tell me the truth.
It's fine. It's
I
fine.
rebuke you.
No, but no, I wasn't even taping up a box. I was taping up just a little tiny bit of bubble wrap because I was doing like all this breakable shit.
Shopkins?
So I put it in my mouth real quick just to hold. But instead of like holding in my
You put
teeth,
bubble wrap in your mouth?
no, the tape. I put it like too much in the inside of my mouth. When I took it off to tape it, it like ripped my lip. And now, like you can see this, I have this like big old bump. It looks like I have a herpes. And
Herpes.
I
You
feel like
Damn.
I feel like I have a tooth
Only
sticking
one,
out
huh?
of my fucking lip. It hurts so bad, like it was bleeding.
And that's why you should be in charge of the country. Lip
Okay.
problems.
What?
Lip
But that was like a
paste.
totally a bonehead move. But also, that tape is notoriously like it's not that strong, and it literally ripped my skin off. You know?
Have you ever been texting like this and just drop your phone on your face, but like lay
Plenty
down?
of times.
Never. No, actually, never
I
done
have.
that.
Me neither.
I've
I
never
have.
done that.
I've never done that shit.
Y'all are liars.
You all are lies.
I'm
I done
coordinated.
it. Boom.
I've never done it. My
I-
phone's too
but I'm
tiny
also
anyway.
fooling myself,
And look,
so
I got
it's
this
vanity.
little pop-it thing on there
All right,
that
shout
holds
out
it.
to one of our other sponsors, Pop It.
Batman
We're always
Pop-It.
Batman
keeping our
Pop-It.
phones safe and allowing us.
Can you send me
easy
another one,
ergonomic
please?
app-
Pop
access.
it. We should.
Hey,
We
pop
need a
one over.
hashtag. Yeah, pop one over. Pop it. I like the ones about Batman.
Pop it.
GoFund. I need
Pull
to
it.
start a GoFundMe about Pop It.
Pull it. Pop it. Slap it. Do you remember that?
Of course, of course, and it's
Bop it?
squeeze it, twist it, pull it, bop it.
It's about
no
nipples,
there
right?
is a slap it.
That's to a nipple.
Slap it.
Free the nipple.
You
For
could
the
play
nipple.
sex
Hashtag.
games probably to that.
Dude,
That's a
my
really hard
nose
game.
is like stuffed up, but only on one side. I
It's
hate
so
that.
gross. We're wiping
I
down
can
that
breathe.
mic after.
Yeah,
All right, speaking of gross, let's go to
No,
that
it's
to the
just 'cause
Louis
it's
C.K.
the-
thing.
Oh, what Louis C.K. do?
Serafina's a strong comedian.
He's back.
He's back.
He
back.
showed
What's
up.
happening?
He
Did-
told
popped
a
in
rape
at the
joke?
Comedy Cellar, a rape whistle joke.
Yeah,
Okay.
he popped in at the Comedy Cellar and
In
did a
New
15-minute
York?
set.
Read it.
Yeah.
Tell us. This is
Okay.
by Joshua Hughes. Joshua. Anyway.
Who's reading this?
You
Me?
are.
I don't
Serafina.
have my glasses.
Shut up, dude.
So
Louis
he-
C.K. practically disappeared after admitting to sexual misconduct allegations last fall. Then, apropos of nothing,
Apropos.
I can't see. I have no
nothing.
glasses.
He's-
He
he's-
stopped by for
an
an
unannounced
unannounced set at
The
the
Comedy
Comedy
Cellar.
Cellar.
In New York earlier this
can't
week.
I'm gonna
see
get
it.
you
The
a
appearance
bouncing
has
ball.
launched an online opinion war.
To be fair to
I
them,
need
there is
glasses,
a giant light.
bro.
And
over
will
there.
only it is hard to
No,
see
I
it,
can't.
and it will only get worse now that we've learned the contents of CK's set. Oh shit!
Yeah, so apparently, one, he did get a standing ovation from most of the people there, and this article
You get one for me too.
has said
Louis.
that they have found
No one wants to see Mexicans be successful.
two women who deconstructing the phrase "clean as a whistle." CK built a joke about how rape whistles are not clean. When he said rape whistle, people were laughing, and I was just sitting there like, "Oh my fuck!" One of the women recalled, "This is so uncomfortable and so disgusting. Everyone around me was laughing, and that was depressing."
Wait, so he said the
He-
rape whistles were not clean, but what's the pun? Like,
Yeah, that's the thing.
He
It's
probably
like
had to be there, but she's giving you the gist of it. There's no way this non-comic is going to be able to tell his
yeah,
shit.
basically
was
he
an
said
all-male-
rape whistle.
it was
Another
an all-male
woman
set to
who
begin
asked
with.
to be
Wait, I don't
identified as
understand what
SB.
that means. An all-male set,
That means it was all guys probably in the lineup. She probably meant
but
in
that's
the
lineup.
Yeah, but she probably meant lineup because she's not a comedian. She's just apparently a reporter just waiting to pounce. She's probably been going to the cellar waiting for him to show up. This is a kill. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just think so what? Let him he didn't do anything illegal. Shame him if
No
you
one
want,
is
but let him
saying
work.
in this article that he's doing anything illegal, though. No one's saying that.
No, but they're saying he
This
shouldn't
is someone.
be
This is
performing.
an opinion piece. So this person
Yeah.
has a right to have an opinion
Of
about
course.
it.
I'm not saying to
Wait,
take
can you
this
go back
down.
down? I want to.
Oh, yeah,
I
for
want
sure.
to see.
I'm not saying take this down.
Right, and you are not saying to take it down, but to be fair, you're saying that it's not illegal, but no one's saying that it is illegal.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm thinking
But
in response to this article, people are calling for him to not be performing, and I think that's fucked up. if you want to not see him perform, fine, but to not
Well,
let
clearly
him
people
perform is
want
fucked
to
up.
see him perform. So if there's not an audience for him to perform, then he can't perform.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you. I agree with that.
Yeah.
And if you don't, again, if you want to boycott something, then don't see it. And you have a right to put it out there and say why.
All of our news is about boycotting today.
It is. It's a
They're
theme.
boycotting. Boycott
We
America.
need to fund
I
this
can't
boycott.
wait till next week when everyone forgets
Let's fund
about
this
all this
boycott,
stuff.
baby.
Talk about bail.
We're gonna start a GoFundMe.
Talk about
But you know what? Louis C.K. is
We're
gonna
getting
come
there.
back, and fucking Chris Hardwick is gonna come back.
What did Chris Hardwick do? Besides marry a super rich woman? Lucky devil.
What I didn't read the article, but it was like he was a very abusive kind of person. Within
Oh yeah,
the
Heather Marley
relationship.
told us about that. That's when I found out I too am an abusive man. I was like, oh shit, I do all that stuff.
Well, the
And
silent
I'm not
treatment is a
rich.
fucked up thing.
I silent treatment all the time,
But
but that's
that's
me
not,
like
like-
thinking, because I'll say
But
fucked
you know
up
what?
shit.
But I don't think it was just the silent treatment. But if something is just like the silent treatment, then talk to that person about it when he starts to talk to you again.
Right. Just
And then
wait
if
it
you
out.
don't like it, then bail on the silent treatment and find a new dude.
Yeah, find another dude.
But that comes from like
Or
some
woman,
people are stronger
find-
than
or
other
an
people.
it,
Like people like
or plant.
don't feel like they're worth it enough to be with someone who respects them, and they just
Dude, I won't be with you unless you respect me. Rule number 1 is always
be nice.
no. Rule number 1 is always
Be nice.
You only get in trouble if you get caught.
No,
Yeah.
be nice, and that's rule number 2.
Be nice.
Because you guess how you don't get caught by being nice.
I just don't do anything.
Yeah. Just don't do anything wrong, Fina.
Yeah,
If you don't do anything wrong, you have nothing to worry
I don't do
And plus,
anything wrong.
Only God can
I
judge
ask,
me.
but I ask forgiveness.
Yeah. When he forgives
And not
me, I'm like,
permission.
"Shh, I am good.
Should we talk about bail?
Not it.
Yep.
Yes, we're going to talk about bail.
So in California, Governor Jerry Brown signs.
He's still in the news right now.
An overhaul of
Jerry
the bail
Brown.
system.
He was in fucking Dead Kennedy songs in like the 70s or 80s or
He
whatever.
has
This
a father
motherfucker's
too. Is it
still-
the same one?
He's still same position. God
Yeah.
damn it.
He got back. He came back, dude. I voted for him
So
when I was younger.
So what the bill does is it would virtually eliminate the
Which is
payments
less here, 'cause
of
I'm still
money
young.
as a condition of release.
Okay, say that again. I'm sorry.
They would, basically what it does is it eliminates the payment of money as a condition of release for bail. So if you in theory, the way it's supposed to work is that if you're arrested for any sort of like non-violent crime, is they're saying that people are generally going to be released within 12 hours now, and it's generally not going to be cash bails.
What's
That's
the bail
already
gonna
the
be
case, though.
The bail's going to be up
That's
to the
the
judge.
problem. That's already the case.
So wait,
Hoes get arrested and they
hold
get
on,
released.
hold on really fast. What bail is kind of money put up to guarantee that you'll come back for your court date.
Right.
So now, instead of being able to put up money, it's going to be up to the judge if you're trustworthy or not to come back to your court date. So you're either going to be allowed to go home or
If
not.
you are, you still have to put up bail though.
No.
So bail is eliminated
Yes.
completely.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. As far as like a money thing goes, that's what it seems
So
like.
it's not this. It's
I'm not sure,
it's
but I'm
the
going to 100%
judge
say
saying-
this.
It's not
It
the
is.
judge saying, okay, so you have the opportunity to now seek bail.
No. The judge says you can return home until your court date, or you have to stay in jail until your court date.
The whole kind of idea is that it's to stop courts from imposing a heavy financial burden on defendants before they've faced a jury.
Right.
Like Sam I Am.
That's how you spell Mel.
Yeah.
Mel 3.
Like that's fucked.
Yeah, it is. It is because a lot of people like lose a lot of shit. Not only when you're in jail do you miss out on work time. A lot of the time, like you miss out on a lot of opportunities to make money.
Yeah.
You're constantly losing
Or
money,
be with your
and
family
then
or raise your children.
well, yeah, but things like build up also. So like to have that financial burden, because a lot of people don't have that. It's kind of like a good thing. Also.
So,
but
so
now you
are
have judges that
so,
can just choose.
but
to.
the judges were choosing that essentially anyway, right?
Yes,
because the
but it
judges
came
were
with
saying
money.
bail or no bail.
Yeah, but people with money were allowed to do it, and people that didn't have money that even were given that option, you couldn't do it anyways.
Yeah, I mean, if you
So
sell,
how do you feel about it? Are you for it or against it?
I'm always for prison reform. I don't know about it because it seems weird to give that much power to a judge.
yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out because they each.
Because I've heard of crooked judges. I'm not saying all judges are, but I've heard of crooked judges. And now, if
On
you're a
The
crooked
View-
judge, that's a lot of
On The
power.
View, they mentioned this guy, and he was on there. But they even petitioned to give him a new judge, but he is being, like, for, like, 10 to 15 years, something like that, like, not being treated fairly and is still, like, having to go through all this shit from just a very minor misdemeanor that he didn't even do.
Yeah, it's really fucked up. Like, the smallest things can get you into a heap of trouble.
But, however, if this is evening the playing field, like, so money doesn't matter if you can make bail or not, you know what I mean?
In the big picture.
What I want to know is it, like, what is the fine print? Is it really, like, is it the judge being like, now you're eligible for like, an extra layer to it? Or is it really just eliminating the monetary part of it?
I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out because I think it's still.
I was talking, like, not into the mic for a while.
It's still up
We heard
to
you.
each. Yeah,
Yes, we
it's still up to
did.
each jurisdiction.
Just so we heard that. Sorry, guys.
That was a burp.
Yeah.
It is. We'll keep abreast to the situation.
I'm just saying it's a lot of power, but it also seems
So one of us has to get arrested.
some of
again
the
and
worst
see how
things
it
can
goes.
come from the best of intentions.
Nah,
So we should be
okay,
we should be
that
worried
one,
about
we
it because
should get
no one's
arrested.
ever done this before.
I still have
Yeah.
this fucking thing that I'm out on bail on. That shit. I
you
don't
might
agree.
you might be able if you could talk to your lawyer and might be able to get that move now.
Yeah.
But this is not supposed to kick in until
Till
October of
2019.
2019.
Oh, so next year.
Yeah. So
So, and I think
until then.
like a group of I don't know if it's a lobby of bail bonds offices have already said that they're obviously going to probably try to take this to court because they're going to lose out
Oh.
on money. You know, so there's
They're gonna
probably
be-
more
Whoa.
legal battles that
you
are
know
gonna
what they
go
just
towards-
did is they
They're-
fucking cut out bounty hunters. You're not
Dog.
There's no going to be more dog.
Well,
the
it's
big
just
bad dog.
it's just here in California, but
yeah, no
bail
more here.
bonds, bail bondsmen
California
would be in
is-
general,
is the-
right?
is the
or
mecca
is it
for
there's
bail
still need
bondmans.
because the next level you can
Because when
get
people run
get
from
bail.
Vegas,
Yeah.
which they always do.
so it
It's
just
for
would be
non.
a
It's for
portion.
nonviolent. It says nonviolent crimes. So
I ain't running. I'm here.
we here, foes.
Yeah.
We here for
So
you.
what's next? Are we talking about something else? I have to pee very soon.
I gotta go home.
I,
Uh
yeah. I
oh.
mean,
Sorry, us women are in hysterics over here.
Yep.
Oh no.
I've seen hysteria.
Well, is there anything else anyone wants to talk about? Should
Well, we have
wrap
our
this up?
outro, right?
Yeah,
have
we
what?
do. We do.
All right, cool.
Hey Mel, do you want to read this top here?
We have a little bit of
We got a
like
little bit of,
housework we gotta
Housework that we got to do.
Yeah, we're gonna tell you about what's coming up
This
here.
podcast is produced by Mature Adult Time Entertainment. Mate is a podcast production. Comedy Dojo Studio based in Inglewood,
right here.
California. They offer a small recording and production facility that provides studio space, recording equipment, and on-site expertise. Fools. For further
Fools.
inquiries, contact booking at matureadulttime.com. Bam, bam, bang, bang. Motherfuckers.
Also, make
And
sure you
our
guys
recruit.
check out the other two podcasts on the Mature Adult Time Entertainment Network.
How do you like your eggs?
Got
When
How Do You Like Your
Animals
Eggs?
Attack podcast, Mature Adult
Yeah.
Time. All the things.
Ben
Follow us
Bramfin
on
is gonna be
Instagram
next on
at
How do you like your eggs?
Serafina Costanz, at Art Hernandez, Mature Adult Time, Mature Mel. All the
Yep.
things. Email us.
Yeah.
GoFundMe. I'm about to open up an account. Help me out. I'm out on bail, motherfuckers. Help me.
I'll also check out Fuck It We Here. Eric and I have just been doing it on our weekends when we're just at the house.
What's it called? We here.
Fuck It We
Fuck
Here.
it, we here. Yeah.
Fuck it.
Fuck it,
We,
we
here.
here.
Fuck
I
it,
like
we
that.
here.
Fuck
We just,
that
like,
shit.
We just clean up, like when we're cleaning up on the weekends, we decided, hey, we have the studio, we're going to fucking just do something. So
Yeah.
we're doing that now. Yeah. Check out
Also, if
everything.
there's something you want to see or whatever, just comment, let us know, talk to us. We're checking shit.
Yeah, dude,
We
we are.
would like to have more
Eyes are wide
interaction.
open.
And I would like to also say, can we get the Van Camps back in here? Pork and beans
Oh yeah.
Shout out
and
to
tomato
Van Camp.
sauce all the time, right here.
We don't eat
Go get
chili
your
without
shit.
Van Camp.
You can't do shit without Van
Grumpy
Camp.
old man.
All right. We'll see you later, fools.
Later, fools.
Bye. It's multiplying.
And I'm
And I'm